Receiving schools, here is a reference for today's lesson. Your strand, substrand, outcome, topic, materials, and your reference.
Good morning, 8Cs, receiving school students and teachers. Thank you. You may sit down. All right, 8Cs and receiving students, we are still going to continue with our presentation of our songs, art display, and so on. So, like I reminded you, receiving students, that we'll have 2 days. So today is the last day for all our groups to present, to have their presentation on. All right? So receiving students and teachers, please, if you still have your presentation to do, can you go ahead and continue with your presentation while we have the 8Cs to perform? All right. Okay, we'll ask group 1, please. Group 1, can you make your way up to the front and start off with your presentation? And then we have the other groups.
Good morning, Pilot School students, class, and Miss Irma. This morning, my group and I are going to present to you a traditional song and a legend from Aroma in Central Province.
For this traditional song, there is an English version of the song. I'm gonna read it out. For the first verse, it means, at Kopu Hill, police arrested me, holding me and vocal. For the second verse, in the eyes of the white man, I stand shaking. And for the third verse, at the office, I came with fear like an outcast. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Group 1. Or you have something else? Oh, okay.
This legend is from the Aroma province, the legend of the crab. Once upon a time, they lived a widow without any children. People in the village were very rude and unfriendly to her. Every evening, she used to go and have a bath on the beach with coconut scrapings for oiling her body. This became a daily routine and eventually attracted two fish mullets, by the scent of the coconut oil. When she realized that the two fish were feeding on the waste coconut scrapings, she bought extra scrapings to feed them. They became very friendly and she regarded them as her children since she had no real children of her own. The people in the village knew what she was doing, so when she was feeding them, they killed the fish and ate them. The widow, full of sorrow and broken-hearted, suddenly changed into a crab. The villagers searched everywhere, but to no avail. They only saw a crab on a beach being carried by the waves into the sea. That is why today, if you take a closer look at the empty shell of a crab against a bright light in the night, you'll see a shape of a woman and two fish. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next group, group 2, please. And
My group and I will be singing a traditional song from Kayuku in the Central Province. And the song is called Ribi Ribio, and it's mainly talking about the Kayuku side. So I hope you will enjoy it.
Ribiribio, kairuku ribiribio, kairuku baura na ribiribio, kairuku ribiribio, ribiribio, kairuku ribiribio, kairuku baura na ribiribio, ribiribio, kwanamo ribiribio, kwanamo baura na ribiribio. Panamo ribiribio, ribiribio, kairuku ribiribio, kairuku baura na ribiribio.
My legend is titled Why the Motuens Have No Sego. According to the Motuen traditions, Sego once grew in Port Moresby, but it all belonged to two hills called Tarama and Kiaure. Unfortunately, these two hills had an argument after Tarama accused Kiaure of making his well dirty. During the battle that followed, Kiaure smashed all Tarama's Sego pumps, leaving great holes all over Tarama's hill. Eventually, Tarama triumphed and he chased Kiaure away. Kiaure took off, flying westwards, but the soil was so heavy, he kept dropping it into the sea, forming the islands we now call Manubada, Daugo, Bava, Idia, Lagava, Varivari, and Yul. Kiaure was too frightened to stay on Yule, so he continued westwards until he got to Gulf of Papua, where he has lived over since. All he had left, however, were the sago palms and trees he planted along the coast where they have flourished ever since. Meanwhile, Tarama was not very happy because all his sago palms had been destroyed and he knew his family would be hungry during the months of January and February, when there was nothing in the garden to eat except the roots of banana, palms, and fruits of the mangroves. Today, you can go to Tarama Beach and see the holes in the ground where Kiaure once lived and marvel at the club marks he made on Tarama's hill that we now call Pyramid Point. Thank you.
Okay, we'll have the next group, group 3.
Good morning. Today, our group will present to you a legend and artifacts from our own areas. I'm going to tell you a legend, and my group members will talk to you about the artifacts from their own areas. The legend is about how people began to eat coconut. They once lived the old woman and their 3 sons. And there used to be coconut trees around the house, and they were very poor and they didn't have a garden and food to eat. So every time the old woman would see the coconuts and wonder if they were okay to eat. One day, the old woman told her sons, "I'm going to eat this coconut. If I die, you will all know that coconut is not to be eaten." And she told her, she told one of her sons to go and climb the coconut. The son climbed the coconut and got on coconut down. When she ate it, nothing happened to her, and that's how people began to eat coconut. Thank you.
I'll be talking about an artifact from my area. It's called the Toya shell. Toya shell is mainly found in the central province. It is used during special occasions or ceremonies such as bride price, traditional dances, and cultural shows. In the past, it was traded for sago and logs from the Kerama people of Eastern Gulf province. Toya shell was also exchanged for other goods with the Mailu Islanders in Eastern Central and with the people from Milen Bay. In bride price ceremonies, the Toya shell is handed over to the bride's people by the man's family. It represents a lot of hard work by the man's family and also compensates the bride's family for the loss of a valuable member. During traditional dances, it is women wear it around on their arms. In my society in the past, the man who owned many Toya shells was recognized as a big man or highly respected for his level of status.
Today I'll be talking about traditional tattoos, which are from my area. Tattoos were one of the ways in which people in the past expressed themselves. Tattoos were one of the cultural expressions. Here are 3 tattoos which were designed by my grandmother. They were tattooed by using lemon thorns and the black ash of the coconut shell. The first tattoo represents the backbone, the spine, and it was tattooed along the back. The second tattoo represents the armband. It goes around the arm, or it can be on the wrist. It can go on the wrist, and the third tattoo goes on either on the back or on the arm, and it represents wooden forks and spoons. Women who had tattoos were respected and they were regarded as beautiful. the more tattoos they had, the more beautiful they were thought of.
This film is from the Moro province. It is made out of tulip bark, stripped out a skin from the bark and scraped a soft pulp. Dry the fiber in the sun and make small strips and twist. Then you can start to make a balloon. The balloon size of a man are small and men carry it across the neck or around through the arm. Natural fiber with no dyeing or colors symbolizes the importance of status of the family.
Today I brought a traditional art with me from my own province, Jimbo, where I want to show you students how it is made, where it is used, and how useful it is. I want to show you a sample of a traditional balloon made from my area. The name of that balloon is called cocoon. It is made out of a bark from a tree also called cocoon by women in our village. That particular tree called cocoon is a special kind of tree where its leaves is used as a greens for us when it comes to ceremonies like pig killing or other feasting ceremonies. Men always wear Men always carry this death balloon when going hunting or feasting ceremonies because when he goes hunting and to kills animals like cascas, pig, etc., or people give him something special like cows, potato, etc., which he can put in that balloon and carry to his family. The reason why males in my village carry balloons whenever they go hunting or to some places is because they might meet other villagers give him something, who might give him things like food. So if he has a balloon, he can put in it and carry it home. If he doesn't have a balloon, then the villagers who are thinking of giving him something won't because he doesn't have a balloon with him to carry it home.
Okay. Okay, can you give group 3, please give them a hand. Thank you. Okay. Now we'll have group 5. Thank you. Right, we'll have group 5 to come with their presentation.
This song we are about to sing is from Darwin Western Province. It is mainly sang and danced during special occasions and to show how the people are, to show whether the people are happy or.
Okay, the last group. Group 6.
Today my group will be presenting to you all a short drama. In the past, there were a lot of fighting and killing that went on for years. So our drama today will be about how Christianity first took place in PNG. A man from our tribe was thinking about a tribal fight, which was going to be him against another tribe. After he came up with the final decision to go to the enemy's tribe, he set out on his trip to the enemy's tribe and arrived a few meters away from the enemy's tribe. Fought to the enemy's tribe and started up a fight. When they were fighting, the missionaries arrived at that village and brought the gospel with them. And there was peace among the two tribes. This drama is about how missionaries brought Christianity to this land. Let's say nowadays some of the tribal fights slow down and they were influenced and they changed their lives. That's
This is a traditional balloon from Goroka. It is made from the bark of a particular tree. The tree is skinned and the bark is beaten and laid out in the sun to be dried. When the bark is dried, they weave the strings together and make this balloon. The balloon is used in the sing-sing, and also mothers use the balloon to carry their babies, food, things, etc.
Okay, thank you, Group 6, right? Group 6, Okay, again, please give yourselves 2 big claps. All right, very good. Okay, 8Cs for presenting, all right? There was some good presentation, okay? Some of your songs and dances, drama, art display, and so on. Okay, I hope you receiving students also did your presentation with your teachers, okay? So like I said, your teachers are going to assess you, okay? So for you, your presentation was also assessed. Okay, so it looks like we'll stop here, 80s and receiving students. Okay, before we go, are there any questions on this presentation? Okay. All right. Next time, if you have to have something like this again, all right. Later, maybe when you go to secondary or any other institutions, okay, make sure next time you do more better than this, okay? Like if it's a drama, you really have to express yourself, okay? You really have to perform, okay? Really express yourselves. Drama, songs too, traditional clothes, but otherwise, you still did good, okay? All right, we'll stop here. Thank you, HCs and receiving students, for participating today. Like I said, we still have our keyword, traditional dancing, or even what? Songs, and art display. Okay. Thank you, HCs and receiving students, for participating today.
Teachers, here is your reference for the next lesson. Your strand, substrand, outcome, the topic, materials, and your reference.